Alright, this is the first real build order you need to know in Age of Empires 2. The 20 pop Feudal build. If your early game's been a mess, don't worry. This build smooths everything out. It's fast, simple, and gets you playing aggressively instead of reactively. First things first, build 2 houses and queue up villagers non-stop. Start scouting right away with your scout. Shift queue him into a semicircle, but first gather your sheep if they're not already yours. Now send your first 6 villagers to sheep. You'll need at least 2. The other one you can scout the back of your base with if you'd like. Remember to set your gather point from your TC to where you want your villagers to go. Put the first 6 on sheep, and the 7th one will build the lumber camp. After your 6th villager goes to sheep, set a gather point on a wood line. Try to get one behind your base if you can, as it's better protected from the enemy. Remember to continue to scout and find all of your sheep. Most maps, like Arabia, will have 8 sheep total, but every map can be different. Your 7th villager will build the lumber camp and will automatically start chopping wood. When the 8th villager comes out to go to the wood line, have them build a house. Try to build it in a way that will protect you if any enemies come. As your 9th villager goes to wood, set your town center gather point back to sheep, and send 1 sheep villager to lure your first boar. You can garrison your villagers and shoot the boar, or you can just shoot the boar with your villagers while they're outside of the town center. Garrisoning them is safer, but it is a little bit more complicated. After that, move your gather point to the boar and move your sheep out of the way. Don't forget to continue scouting with your scout and have them do semicircles around your base. Make sure you can see the other boar and any gold mines and stone mines and wood lines around your base. Once you have 9 villagers on the boar, set your gather point to the berries. You should have 9 on food and 3 on wood at this point. Send a boar villager to lure the second boar, and when your next villager pops out, build a mill on the berries with the villager that's already there. Don't forget to keep scouting. And if you do see any hunt that you want to push in, you can do that now. When you have 2 on berries, you can set your gather point to the sheep or to the boar. As the boar runs out, move those villagers onto the sheep. If you can, push deer. It's not required, but it helps smooth your food count. As you become more comfortable with the build, it becomes easier. To push deer, just take your scout, have them stand behind the deer, and the deer will go in the opposite direction. When he gets close to the town center, take a couple of villagers and shoot the deer. You can see if you don't push the deer properly, it will run back to where it started. Just go ahead and try again. Again, deer pushing is not a requirement, but it does help get you more food. It does come at the expense of scouting the rest of the map, so keep that in mind. Once you queue your 19th villager, research Loom and click up to Feudal Age. While you're advancing, take 6 sheep villagers and build a second lumber camp. Move your gather point to the straggler trees around the town center, and queue up more villagers so that when you get to feudal age, they'll be ready. Again, keep pushing deer, or go ahead and scout the map and try to find your opponent. Use one of your wood villagers to drop a house and then a barracks. You can try to build these in a wall on the front of your base. And that's it. You've officially done the 20 pop feudal build. It takes practice and practice against the AI and against other opponents in real games, but after a while it becomes second nature. Now, what you do next depends on your plan. If you're going scouts, you just need to add a stable. If you want archers, build an archery range and a mining camp, or take 2 villagers and start walling your base for safety. Also, add farms as soon as you have your buildings up. Every time you have 60 wood, add a farm with villagers that are on sheep, berries, or straggler trees. The important thing is to make sure that you've got enough wood when you click up so you can build whatever you need to right away. And again, keep scouting. And that's it. That's the 20 pop feudal build, the foundation for almost every match. This isn't a fast castle. You're building feudal pressure. You're learning map control and you're taking initiative. A lot of beginners wait until castle to make army, which is fine, but there's a better build for that and I'll cover it soon. If you found this helpful, subscribe so you don't miss it and go practice this build until it feels automatic. All right, before you go trying this out, let's hit 3 quick mistakes I see all the time with this build. Number 1, forgetting early houses. If you're housed early before feudal, your whole timing falls apart. Drop that 3rd house as soon as you queue your 2nd wood villager. Number 2, delaying your boar lures. The 2nd boar should come in right after your 1st boar is at 150 food left. Any later and you risk idle villager time. Number 3, overinvesting in wood too early. Stick to 3 on wood until you click up to feudal, then put enough on wood, 9 in this build, to have the wood for your production buildings, houses, walls, and farms. That's your 20 pop feudal. Simple, reliable, and fast enough to punish slow or greedy openings. I've got more builds like this in a full playlist if you want to keep sharpening your early game. Good luck out there. I hope to see you on the ladder soon. And let me know in the comments if you found this helpful, or if you think that I missed anything, or if there's a slightly different version of the build that you've tweaked and you like slightly better. Just let me know. I'm always curious about those things. But seriously, good luck. Thank you for watching. And please like, subscribe, and follow for more content. I appreciate it. All right, everyone. Take care. Be good. Be safe. Win some games. Goodbye.